A little girl never returned home yesterday, and early today her body was discovered on the grounds of her school in Norwalk, Connecticut. It was murder. And while police search for the killer, residents can hardly believe it happened in their quiet town. Bob Teague reports.
Homicides almost never happen in Norwalk, Connecticut. So the shock among residents was that much greater when they heard about the death of 11-year-old Kathleen Flynn, the first murder victim in Norwalk this year. Her body was found by a search team of cops and firemen at 3:35 a.m. Strangled, police said, in a wooded area, about 150 yards from the grade school she attended, the Ponus Middle School on Hunter's Lane. Police gave the impression of having very little to go on.
We are not completely aware of all of the circumstances. We know
Could you
that.
describe the scene in terms of any indications of how she met her death?
No, I would not share that type of information. Simply that is a wooded area, and her body was discovered in that wooded area.
Chief, are we talking about a sexual assault?
I will not share that information at this time.
We haven't had to face this before in Norwalk, and it's difficult for the school system and the police department and the political structure to deal with something that's so incredible you think it will never happen in your city.
The school principal called a special assembly this morning to break the news to the students. Later, psychologists were called in to help the kids cope with the stress generated by the crime.
We have guidance counselors and social workers that are on staff anyway, and we invited other support services to come in and just to talk with the children and comfort them and ask and answer any of the questions that they had about this kind of a tragedy. After all, this is the kind of thing that very, very rarely ever touches the lives of children or people in general at that age.
The victim had last been seen as she left the school yesterday at 2:40 p.m. At this hour, detectives are questioning students who had stayed after school yesterday. Members of the girls' field hockey team, the boys' soccer team, plus other kids detained for disciplinary reasons. One of them may have seen or heard something that could give police a lead. Bob Teague, News 4, Connecticut.
Last year there were 4 murders in Norwalk. All were solved.
She is a patient at